Wow. You know, I had some pretty interesting beginnings. You get at a certain point when you get out of high school, I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to go to college right away, so I joined the Navy. My father was in the Army. When I was joining, they said, gosh, you can do whatever you want. And it was between photography and medicine. And considering that my dad was involved with the Michael Reese Hospital, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go into medicine. I'll be a medic and a dental tech. When I was in the Navy, I was actually stationed in Ethiopia. I did not even know where Ethiopia was. I had to look it up on a map. One day, my friend comes knocking on the door, named Jax. We called him Jax for short. His last name was Jackson. And he goes, hey, let's go watch the movie Enter the Dragon. And I go, Enter the what? I go, well, that's a silly name for a movie, but he convinced me. We walked over, paid our $2 to watch the movie Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee. And I got to tell you, I was ruined after that. And this guy was 150 pounds, and he was just awesome and just motivated me to want to get involved in the martial arts. Just before I got out of the Navy, I was training in the gym. I spent my life there. I spent from 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock almost every night in the gym. A friend of mine approached me and said, you know, they're opening up a temple with a Shaolin monk. I want to introduce you to the master over there. And when I got introduced to the Shaolin monk who took me under his umbrella, I learned a lot about herbal medicine and how fantastic results were happening with the people that were doing it. So I really wanted to learn more about it. And so I hit the books pretty heavy. When I started dabbling with herbs at the very beginning, I was giving samples and creating little formulas for my friends that had a cough or a cold, and the results were like pretty quick. So it always kept me motivated, but I wanted to go to a higher level. I wanted to think outside the box, because anything and everything I've ever accomplished was because I thought outside the box. And because I had contacts with people in high places, I was able to connect with people from NASA, from medical doctors doing research, people that had inside knowledge of herbs and the research and the studies that were done that was just not available to the common public. With that said, I started focusing on quantum science, on research from the top scientists and top doctors. And in that process, I discovered things that just, I couldn't believe was real. We have 14 herbs in the formula, and the composition and the way it's constructed is what has never been done before. It literally took me 25 years to perfect it exactly the way I wanted it. It is a detox herbal tea like no other. We don't make any claims with it, but the individual properties of it have individual characteristics. Uña de gato, for example, or cat's claw, has a tendency to be a very strong blood cleanser. We have products in there that help with the liver. We have other products in there that work on building and boosting the immune system if it's done properly. And the hard part is getting it out into the world. And it all came down to Renova. And they fulfilled everything that I was looking for. And I'm really excited that they're taking this on. And I think we're in for a very encouraging and enjoyable journey on the path to helping people.